You know, I subscribe to a lot of magazines, but one of my favorite reads every month is the American Legion. Now, I'm a Vietnam vet, so I look through this every month and I always find something interesting to me. Some of the things that I like on the title of the magazine for a Strong America, for God and Country since 1919. This particular issue had the headline, Religious Liberty, and it really caught my attention. I want to read you a couple of series of quotes that were really, I thought, somewhat appropriate for the world we're living in today. Title of the article, Not to be Trusted. Nations that stifle religious freedom aren't friends of the United States. Religious liberty is the proverbial canary in the coal mine of a society's health. It doesn't tell us everything about a government or a group, but it tells us enough. 11 months before the attack on Pearl Harbor, President Franklin D. Roosevelt shared his vision of a world founded upon 4 essential human freedoms: freedom of speech, freedom from fear, freedom from want, and freedom of every person to worship God in his own way everywhere in the world. Let me continue to give a few other quotes that I found interesting. University of Texas professor William Bowden notes that every major war the United States has fought over the past 70 years has been against an enemy that also severely violated religious freedom. He sees a clear correlation between religious persecution and national security threats. Indeed, today's worst violators of religious liberty represent the most serious threat to U.S. interests. Just one or two more reads. Oh, here. Washington needed to be on alert when interceding with enemies of faith freedom. Even on those occasions when they share America's interests, they never share America's values. One more. The White House should shame regimes that can be shamed, isolate the shameless, help willing governments back on a pathway to respecting human rights, and provide a platform for persecuted people. When I read this, it sure speaks volumes to me about the things that are happening in the world around us today. Look at the news any night or look at the headlines in your paper. I just had to share this with you. Hey, from all of us here at The Edge, have a good, safe fishing season. We'll see you on the water.
Hey, I want to take a moment to thank you for watching. And if you really like what you see, we got a whole lot more. So check us out at any one of these online outlets.